Good day. Have you ever thought about installing mod managers on Linux? You are at the right place. Here I'm gonna show you two different Reddit posts, one by Re11Ding and the other one by JTHILL. So the first one apparently uses the Steam game parameters to point at the Proton version, then to run it with the following path listed and the kill all stat when the game gets closed, so that Proton gets properly terminated. I have no clue how it works, it doesn't really matter, because there's an easier way. All the links are of course down below. This one is the one I use for Dragon Age Origins. You could use it also for the mod manager. If you have it installed somewhere, you could even use, I think, Lutris to run it, install it, do the things, and then have Steam link to that one folder and run it. But the issue could be if there's no symlink, which is when a folder is linked from one place to another to act as if the folder is in the same location, it might not work. Or it needs the mod manager to be installed in the Steam install location of Skyrim and then run by that way. So the command has to be introduced into the Proton compatibility layer, from my understanding from reading through it, and needs to be routed to the original location where the game is starting its compatibility data path. What does it mean? In short, when you just read through it, you could quickly figure it out, but here's how I did it. This is of course the Dragon Age Origins mod manager. To start it up, you need to change the properties to be like this. So there's a, as I already explained, command -1, and then the path is Steam compatibility install path, which means it routes automatically to the already established installation path, so you don't have to type it out. Generally speaking, if I understand it right, the path always starts at the point where the game compatibility starts. So you never have to do /home and so on. You can just simply put in Dragon Age Origins, which is Steam compatibility install path, and then the EXE, which is DAO modmanager.exe. Since the SteamDeck takes rather long, I already started the program with Steam. Since you see no other program down below, you can already figure out that I started it through Steam and I can just simply run it. All the mods have been found. It took me some time to realize when I did my first modded run of Skyrim how it all works, because the impressive thing is apparently Proton can see normal Linux files, which means I did not have to go the route like with Steam and tell it to use the compatibility path, but instead I went the whole path from home, deck, local share, Steam, Steam apps, common, Dragon Age Ultimate Edition, which is the install location. But here's the awful thing with Linux, because there's no unified install path for all programs, which I would prefer. It is home, deck, Steam and so on, then to the prefix drive location, which is of course then going further with user, Steam user, so and documents, BioWare and so on. Other games will force you to use user, your user, so it's Steam user, and then app data folder, and then local, then to my games, then to documents. I'm glad that Dragon Age did not do it, but it can be even longer. So all the things have to be remapped if you have converted this game installation from Windows to Linux, which I did, I just copy paste the folder and I had to find all the paths. So what does it mean? Firstly, if you want to ever back up things on Linux, you're kinda dead in the water, because of course Ludwig has a centralized area where you can install things, which is awesome, you just copy paste done. But with Steam games, you need to know the Steam ID, which is when I go from here, for example, from language to the store, and you need to activate the URL. So app ID is 47810. So whenever you have to move files which are not installed on the Steam installation for some reason, but also inside the prefix, which can happen in some cases, which I don't know why, you have to even go into that one and go into the simulated documents or other install locations to add mods and files or find the save data. Which means for like Max Payne, you need to find the number, the game number from Steam for Max Payne 3, go into Max Payne 3, go to users, then to app data, then to documents, and find the Max Payne 3 save file. If you have any questions, just shoot it down in the comments, feel free to share and thumbs up. There's not much to say, it's the most dry modding experience possible, just on Linux.